Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Lady Nyca, and with another episode of Politricks. However, it's a little different this time, you guys. I'm coming to you with some rather sad news, but we're going to keep hope alive. Civil rights icon and U.S. Democratic Representative John Lewis of Georgia has been diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer. That was announced this Sunday by his office. Lewis, who is 79 years old, was diagnosed following a routine medical visit with subsequent tests that reconfirmed the diagnosis. The longtime Georgia congressman will undergo treatment for the cancer. The representative said, "I have been in some kind of fight for my freedom, equality, basic human rights for nearly my entire life. I have never faced a fight quite like this one that I have now." Lewis, who marched in 1965, joined forces with Martin Luther King Jr. to lead a voting rights march out of Selma, Alabama. But he said this is going to be one fight. He said he clear-eyed about the prognosis. Doctors have told him that recent medical advances have made this type of cancer treatable in many cases, and that the treatment options are no longer debilitating as they once were. So he got a fighting chance. Pancreatic cancer, as you know, is the third leading cause of death from cancer in the United States in 2018, after lung and colorectal cancers, right after lung and colorectal cancers. Now, that is according to the National Cancer Institute. The cancer, on average and across all stages, have a 5-year survival rate of 9%, according to the American Cancer Society. Lewis, who is in his 17th term as a member of Congress, said that he would return to Washington in the coming days to begin his treatment, which will last several weeks. He said he may miss a few votes during that period, but with God's grace, he will be back on the front line soon. Lewis has represented Georgia's 5th congressional district, which includes much of Atlanta, since being first elected in 1986. A civil rights group called the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee. He was one of the participants in the key 1965 civil rights protests pushing for voting rights from Selma to Alabama's capital of Montgomery. Lewis, who has had his skull broken by white police officers during the march across the Edmund Pettus Bridge in Selma, by his own account, arrested more than 40 times during his days of civil rights activism. So I've decided to do what I know to do, what I have always done. I'm going to fight it and keep fighting for the beloved community. We still have many bridges to cross, he said on Sunday. So our thoughts and prayers are up and out for Representative John Lewis of Georgia, who has been diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer, but is optimistic about his recovery efforts from this cancer. Guys, get down in the pinned comments. There is an article linked down there where you can go over and read everything for yourself. And that will bring us to the conclusion of another episode of Politricks. And in closing, as always, remember the depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please remember to rate the video. Ratings can be recognized on these YouTube streets. Comment down below in the panel. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this entire situation involving U.S. Democratic Representative John Lewis and his battle with stage 4 pancreatic cancer. If you have not subscribed to this channel or my backup channel, Lady Nyca Live, please subscribe to both channels today. Tap your notification bell and set it to all so that each and every time I drop a pre-recorded video or go live from this channel, you will be notified and you can come over and join in the conversation. You guys have a great remainder to your Sunday, a great start to your work week, and if I don't see you or hear from you, you don't hear from me. Happy New Year's to everybody. Peace.